This illuminating discussion on hardware technology definitely calls for another live demonstration of hardware application of deep tech as well. It's time for us now to cruise through an interesting demo on the use of AI in the nautical domain of how a ship can have an advanced decision-making system while transiting from one place to another.
To give a tour of this, I would like to call on stage Team TARDID Tech.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Commander Deepak Nautiyal from TARDID Technologies, and I'll be taking you through the offerings of TARDID. So what is TARDID? TARDID is a technology that we work upon, and it's an acronym for Time and Relative Dimension in Data. So TARDID was incorporated in the year 2016, and the sole aim was to cater for heavy industries and provide artificial intelligence solutions to them. Now if we go back in time, back in year 2013 and 14, the heavy industries, they were solely relying on the surveyors and the underwriters to monitor their performance, to monitor the asset performance. IoT and IoT, they started making their footprints into the market. But were they catering to heavy industries? The answer is no, because the technologies were not mature enough. These technologies could only offer real-time data and at best trends, patterns and behaviors. Now there was a bigger battle of unplanned downtime that needed to be fought, and we had to do something about it. So that is where TARDID comes into picture. Our proprietary software is an AI platform which is known as BrainBox. It's a physics-driven model which gives you prognosis into the systems, and it actually allows the industries to take action when it matters the most. As on date, our offerings cater to the combined maritime, situational awareness, decision intelligence and AI-based non-destructive evaluation. Now when I say combined maritime, it not only caters to the maritime, to the merchant application, but it also caters to the defense application of the maritime world. And yes, we are unique. We are unique because our platform can be mounted on the newly inducted installations, as well as it can be retrofitted on board existing assets. Now coming to the situational awareness. Situational awareness, it is the need of the hour to know who we are, where we are and what are our surroundings. And we are proud to announce that our autonomous boat has been able to provide round-the-clock surveillance and situational awareness in 3 dimensions: air, water and underwater. Now all the industries, in fact most of the industries, they have been using metal parts. Now do all these metal parts go into quality checks? Maybe yes, maybe no. Our AI-based inline inspection and rejection system caters to this requirement and provides 100% quality checks. We all have read news in past that a certain automobile manufacturer had to call back the entire lot of vehicles just because one part had failed. Now had these parts would have undergone the 100% quality checks, the situation could have been averted. The companies could have saved the embarrassment and a dent to their brand imaging. Likewise, decision intelligence is also required. It helps you in making your future strategy and improvements. So BrainBox therefore caters to the specific requirements of the customers. Now for today, I will be restricting myself only to the combined maritime aspect and will take you through it. Please play the video. Can you just pause it here? So as I've briefed, we are catering to the maritime world, right? If you can see, right from defense all the way to commercial application and offshore installations. We are providing them structural health monitoring, long range collision detection and avoidance, and all round situational awareness. This not only contributes to the safety of life at sea, but it also helps in conserving the environment. And if you look at from the industry side of it, it helps reducing in their operational costs, logistics cost and maintenance, because you can actually predict when a particular fault is going to come, what is the timeline that will be required to cater for it. Therefore it reduces the downtime for maintenance as well as operational turnaround. Now today I will be showcasing only 2 offerings from our side, that is Aquatel S and EBM. Play the video. Can you play the video? So AquaTLS is a smart ship operation. It's an adaptive collision control system which complies to the IMO implemented autonomy level 1 to 4. So what this system does, it basically uses the external and internal sensors, maps the operational conditions, operational area and vessel parameters, and thereafter creates a digital twin for the captain. Now the system operates in two particular modes. First one is decision intelligence, wherein based on the particular operating conditions and parameters, it will generate a solution which will assist the captain in taking decision. Once you move to autonomy mode, the system will actuate the engines and rudders and will take action as the captain himself will take. Now there are multiple parts to this system. There is a vision model, there is a control model, there is a path planning model, there is a collision avoidance model, there is a force protection module. Force protection is an asymmetric threat model which can detect what are your targets, anybody who is going to come and attack you. This is particularly for the commercial, for the defense side. For the commercial side, it becomes your anchor surveillance and perimeter watch. And obviously there is a station keeping module which helps maintaining convoy in a particular vicinity, and the pilotage mode. So as you can see in this particular mode, what we have done is we have combined all radars into one single output, and therefore it gives you real-time situational awareness what are about your surroundings and vessels. Now in computer vision, what it does, the system is trained based on certain vessel libraries which are available on board. It's both 2D and 3D images, and thereafter it does the feature extraction and starts matching out, and exactly it can tell you what vessel it is, what class of vessel it is, and if in case it is in the visual range, it can also tell you what is the name of the vessel. So now what is the use of this OCR? Yes, it can pick up the name, but what is the use? It can actually tell you which vessel you are seeing, and in case the vessel is only showing the IMO number or the MMSI number, it can cross check and tell you whether the IMO number and MMSI number is correct or it has been spoofed. Because most of the times if you go to the maritime world, at times the adversaries or the asymmetric organizations, they try to spoof the name of the vessel or the number. So this is a decision intelligence system, and based on that is the collision avoidance. So what is happening right now is, in decision support mode, if a particular vessel is approaching, it will generate a solution for the captain, and it will tell him that in a particular scenario, please take this action, alter by this much, and thereafter resume your course. Once you go into autonomy mode, whatever correction you are seeing on the screen, the system will start applying itself. In force protection, normally you have three layers. First one is the surveillance zone, wherein you monitor who is coming to you, who is coming closer to you. The moment the vessel moves into the second perimeter, that is your warning zone. At that time, you have to start warning the vessel to move away from you. And in case he moves into the third zone, that is the engagement zone. Now, obviously, the commercial sector cannot engage the vessel. But the moment somebody comes into the red zone, thereafter you have to start actions to avoid the vessel. So this is a digital twin of the captain, wherein you first, as the initial setting, you map the entire characteristics of the ship, and thereafter the system starts calculating all the responses based on it. Please pause. So this is our second offering, which is the electric Black Marlin. It's a AI driven smart electrical outboard. Now as on date, outboard motors which are available in the market, they are either diesel driven or petrol driven. This particular one comes with an electrical motor. Please move on to the next slide. So because it is electrical driven, it can give you continuous power right from 15 HP all the way to 115 HP. It is virtually silent. When I say silent, the noise and wake profile is 80% less as compared to a conventional OBM. In the heart of the OBM, we have a small yet very powerful marine grade motor sitting. On top of that, we have mounted our BrainBox AI platform. It optimizes the torque, as in based on the loading condition of the boat, based on the external conditions and the planing factors of the boat, it optimizes the torque requirement for a particular speed. It also gives you insight into the motor health, the controller health, and any anomalies if detected. Likewise, in the battery optimization mode, based on the torque requirement, it optimizes the charge and discharge of the battery. And there are multiple safety features which are available, which based on any abnormal condition or in case of any excessive heat, reduces the power discharge from the battery. This helps in increasing the battery controller and the health and the motor health, and it reduces your maintenance downtime. The boat, as you can see, there's a GPS, there's a display. It all comes with an inboard GPS, and it offers you inbuilt navigation and homing module. In the navigation module, you can chart your way and navigate accordingly, and you can know about your surroundings. In the homing module, based on your time of operation, it will tell you when to head back to your base or the mothership. It also gives you in the real-time information on the battery, motor, and controller health. It also offers you the online weather services. What you are seeing right now is a demonstration which we had conducted for the Indian Navy. That is why all the faces have been hidden over here. Not an issue. Before that, it will. Skip ahead. Skip. Just please move it. So these are the silent aspects of the boat, and it is available from 15 kilowatt all the way to 200 kilowatt motor output. And like I said, it caters not only to the defense sector, but it also caters to the merchant marine also. And that is our motor TARDID. delivering awareness, and we create technology that starts with you. That's from my side. Thank you.
I would request Mr. Sanjay Chatterjee to come on stage and hand over a small memento to CDR Deepak Nautiyal. And I would also request him to share a couple of lines on defense tech as well.
I mean, just one thing I couldn't stop myself sharing with you. TARDID, and thanks Commander Deepak for coming here. TARDID is founded by another Bengali, I mean, he's from Kolkata, called Niladji Datta. He's the CEO and co-founder of TARDID. He couldn't come today, he's in Saudi Arabia, right? Yeah, so we do a lot of things together. Interestingly, I think one of the best company in India, even though they started not quite long, but still they already have a very good presence in the Indian defense tech area. I wish all the best to TARDID, and thank you, Commander Deepak, for coming over here.